Welcome back to the channel, Crypto Tro. I am Crypto Tro, bringing you the latest and the greatest in cryptocurrencies. And today, man, we're going to talk about Finance and the amazing LaunchPad they just had with the MMO token. We're also going to talk about Finance being listed on a major centralized exchange. And if you don't know what a centralized exchange is, it's basically like Coinbase, Binance, Crypto.com, and many others. So we're going to get into that. We're going to talk about the proposal that they have and that they have given to the community to let us vote on it to see how many tokens will be listed on this major centralized exchange. So we're going to get straight into that. But before we get into that, man, make sure you like this video and also subscribe to the YouTube channel. I got multiple videos on Finance and much more in the crypto space, man. So tune in on that. And also make sure before we get started, if you haven't already, go to the or Polygon Finance and go ahead and sign up, man. Click that link in my description. Click the link in the description so you can get some MMF whenever you trade, man. So click my referral link. I appreciate everybody who tap into that, and make sure to get started in the crypto space very soon, man, because this is going to be life-changing gains in my personal opinion. And I'm not just talking about MMF, I'm talking about crypto in whole, like crypto general. So make sure you start investing in crypto as soon as possible. And no, this is not financial advice. This is just my personal opinion, my personal take on things. We see crypto is growing faster than the internet. People are adopting crypto faster than they adopted the internet, man. And we see we can't go a day without the internet. So you just put two and two together and, make it make sense. But like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. I always consult with the financial advisor before you get into investing in any asset. So enough of that, man. MMF, Polygon, really MMF just period. Let's talk about the price, man. Let's go. Now we're on Dex Screener. We are on the Polygon chain as of right now. And we go down to third place. We see MMF is the third traded token on the Polygon network. So let's just click it and see where we at with it right now. So as you can see, man, we currently are at 89 cents and the price has fallen 14% on the day. All-time highs got up to about 140, but like I said, we're at 89 cents right now. And I was saying earlier this week, like, that was like the levels I've been getting in right there, like that 80 cents, that 80 to 90 cents area, because this is looking like, a little support, just a little bit. I mean, it's not a lot because it just debuted. And that's why I said be hesitant to trade this because it's a lot of money. It's $500 million locked in there. And people will be looking to take some profits very soon, especially in the bear market, and especially if we continue with this bear market. Yes, those projects that, debut and go up real fast, real hard, they got to come down to some type of correction, man. So that's why I say be skeptical. I won't say go all in at this level, but you can dollar cost average, if you got a certain percentage you want to put in a week or whatnot, you can do small percentages or small amounts of money and just build a bag in there consistently. But I would not say go all in at this level because, like I said, it haven't been around too long and we don't know what it's gonna do. And I know a lot of people will take profits, especially in a bear market, man. So pay attention to that. Make sure you know what you get into and at what level you're getting into it as well. And like I said, the MMO and the MMF went crazy, man. It absolutely went crazy. The LaunchPad, I'm going to talk about that too, but we can see MMO is currently down 40%, and it got all the way up to about $14, man. So we see the current price is around $8, so it dropped a lot. And I be telling people are going to naturally sell once these things hit a certain percentage, especially if you got in at the LaunchPad. Some people are traders, man. Some people are not going to hold assets for a long time. You got to understand that. So when you get into these LaunchPads, know what's your game plan. Like, do you plan to stick around for the long run, or do you want to just get in, get quick profit, and get out? Either way, it's really not a right or wrong. It's just really dependent on what's your strategy and what you plan on doing. And like I said, the LaunchPad was super successful, man. So it's say congratulations to those who participated in the second LaunchPad on Polygon. Over 11 million MMF have been committed, and that's approximately 70% of the circulating supply committed in this launch. So a lot of people committed, man. Over 70% or approximately 70% of the circulating supply was put in on this LaunchPad. So that's something major. And then even adding more value, we see 50% of the MML tokens raised from the LaunchPad have been burnt and removed from the circulating supply forever. So that is equivalent to 1.5 million MML tokens or $1.6 million in USD. So they burnt a lot of that too. So that just adds more value to MMF as well, because those tokens will never be returned into circulation. They are permanently removed away out of circulation, man. So that's something that just adds more value to the token and just makes more people want to hold it. So let's get to the good stuff, man. I know everybody been asking, where is the good stuff? So on-chain governance, I'm not going to read this. I don't like reading the entire article, man, but I'm going to get to the good stuff. So we see the team has secured a tier 1, man, not a tier 2, but a tier 1 SEX listing, and a SEX is a centralized exchange, which we believe will place the brand in the eyes of the larger crypto sphere. We believe that this tier 1 SEX listing will provide huge exposure for the brand and place for the token into the hands of many more retail users that have yet to hear of it. So one main reason it's always good to be listed on these major centralized exchanges, because majority of people haven't got into the decentralized side of the crypto space. So when they buy cryptos, they buy them off of Binance, Crypto.com, Coinbase, and many other centralized exchanges. So these are where pretty much majority of the retail crypto users are. You know what I'm saying? So they buy these off these main platforms and just hold them on these platforms. So it's always good to get listed on these centralized exchanges, because now more people have the ability to buy them rather than just keeping it on the decentralized side of things where it's less retail users. So that's why I always encourage, centralized exchanges. Now, not saying that's absolutely going to make the price go up, but it just gives you more utility and more exposure to more people. And the more people see it, the more people adopt. And that's what crypto is about. It's really about the adoption of whatever crypto it is. If more people buy this crypto and more people see the utility in this crypto, then that's going to lead to the price going up and more holders. So always bullish in my eyes. This partnership will require 10 million MLF tokens as well as an undisclosed USDC payment amount as a form of security deposit and market making. As it stands, our Deployer wallet has 19 million MML tokens and our initial trading liquidity that now holds close to 2 million MMF tokens. As part of the upcoming plans, 25 million tokens are to be allocated to the Chronos holders, and now with the upcoming 10 million tokens to be required, our team is in a shortfall of roughly 14 million MMF tokens. As such, our team proposes to early unlock 15 million MML tokens to facilitate both the listing as well as Chronos allocation. Needless to say, these tokens will be sequentially locked up by our partners out of circulating supply for as long as the listing is active. On top of that, the Chronos allocation will be unlocked over a period of time since it's distributed to the Chronos users via staking pools. So they basically saying it won't be too much sale pressure, just because the partners will lock the MMF out of the circulating supply as long as they have the MMF listed on the centralized exchange. So we understand at this point you might have questions regarding the nature of the listing. While we are unable to disclose the SEX involved, we are sure that we will be listed with the top 10 SEX that has substantial trading volume and user base. This is not a SEX that we have listed with before, as we are interested in strategically securing new users that are not currently within our existing user base. As a defining point for MMF, we do ask you to give this proposal a serious thought. We are aware that there are not enough details for you to make an informed decision, but such is the nature of listing activities. We do ask you to give us the quorum that is required to ensure that the vote passes so that our team can execute this listing and to take our ecosystem to the next level. This will be our biggest SEX listing to date if it happens. So they saying it's bigger than being listed on Chronos. So I'm just assuming either Binance or Coinbase, man, because Crypto.com is like one of the top dexes. So if it's the biggest centralized exchange listing to date, well, it got to be bigger than Crypto.com. So pretty much just summarizing the points for the consideration. Like I said, it's massive exposure to retail users and exposure to even more SEX listings. We are now seen to be a mainstream force to be reckoned with. And tokens will be early unlocked instead of following the current vesting schedule. Team will need to break initial liquidity to get enough MMF tokens as well as significant USDC to execute this listing. Allows our team to execute this deal earlier ahead of time instead of waiting for ecological construction to fund or fund to vest. So we expect this listing partnership to propel MLM Finance forward in terms of exposure and community growth. Therefore, the MLM team proposes unlocking of 3% of total supply, which is 15 million tokens, to support this partnership. Do note that these tokens will be locked up for as long as our listing is active, so it will not contribute to any selling pressure. So these tokens will not be on the market. Pretty much, they're gonna be held by the SEX, and that means it's no potential to sell. Other than some, things change, but right now it's no potential to sell, man. So in my eyes, this is totally bullish, especially since there's no sell pressure with or that comes along with this, man. So not gonna lie, I'm ready for it. We will be taking a snapshot of the community MMF holdings on August 22nd, and that's today. And you can pretty much, if you want to go and vote in there, you can get in there. And the options are, option 1, yes, unlock 3%. Option 2, no. And that's pretty much it, man. Like I said, I believe it's bullish, but you got to kind of see it from every angle. Some people might not say it's bullish. Some people might do. But me personally, I always like to see these cryptos on these different projects or these different chains get listed on a centralized exchange, because it just opens you up to more retail users. And a lot of people be diggings. They just like to buy cryptos and just, don't even know what it really do, but they just like to buy it. And that's what a lot of people do on centralized exchanges. So that's my video for today, man. Crypto Tro. Just wanted to give you an update on MMF, how they continue to break records, how they continue to do good in these LaunchPads, and also how they will be soon listed on one of the biggest centralized exchanges out there, man. So Crypto Tro, if I added value to you today, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I'm out of here.